Hello, good morning students. So welcome back. So last time we have seen all the concepts related to the squares and square roots. Today we are going to study the examples based on it. So exercise 8.1, example number 1 is on the board. Square root of 0.09 plus square root of 0.49 is equal to how much? Now, I have told that when we are finding out the square roots of the decimal point, see the number of digits after this decimal point. It becomes exactly half in its square root. So here there are 2 digits. So how many will be there in its square root? Yes, 1 digit after the decimal point. Now I know the square root of 9. It is 3. So 0.3 plus here square root of 49. It is 7. So 0.7. So 0.3 plus 0.7. So 7 plus 3, 10. 1 carry on. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So 1.0. So option number 1. I believe you will draw the circles and shade them. Okay? So that's what you have to practice it. That is most important. Now, so next example. Now, see the second example. Square root of 136 upon square root of 1.36. Now, 136 is not a square. Is it? No, it's not. You should know the squares from right from 1 to 30. Write them down and learn them. That is most important, and that will help you in your future life also. So you should know. And cubes also, 1 to 20. Write them down and learn them. Okay. Now, see here, square root of 136, I don't know. Now, first thing, I will write this using the laws of indices in this way. If you understand, square root of 136 upon 1.36. Okay. You know that law? A raised to m upon b raised to m. How I can write it this as a upon b whole raised to m. The same law I have utilized it here. Okay. Now, what I will do? Remove the decimal point. Now, when I remove the decimal point, that many zeros, that is, there are 2 digits after the decimal point. So that is 136 upon 100. Am I right? So 2 zeros. Now that 100, if I write it here, it will automatically go to the numerator. So straight away I will write it like this. See if you understand. 136 into 100 divided by 136. I hope you don't have any doubt. Okay. Now, so 136 ones are 136. What is left? Only 100. So square root of 100. And square root of 100 is, oh yes, exactly, 10. So option number 3rd. Option 3. Okay. So let's move to the next example. Okay. The third example. Which of the smallest number amongst the following can be added to 1111 to get a 4-digit even perfect square number? So the options I have written here: minus 22, minus HU7, minus 111 and minus 150. Okay. Now first let us see the 4-digit even perfect square number. First we need to find it out. Now we know that 30 square is 900. So what is 31 square? Now 31, no doubt, it is an odd number. Its square is also going to be odd. But let us see what we get there. Okay. So 31 square, 1 square is 1, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Shortcut method. And 3 square is 9. So 961. Now 32. 32 square, 2 square is 4, 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 1 carry on, 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1, 10, 1024, right? Now, next even number is 34, 34 square, 4 square is 16. 1 carry on. 3 4s are 12. 12 2s are 24 plus 1. 25. 3 square 9. 9 plus 2. 11. 1156. Now see what I want. 1111. In this, I have to add these smallest numbers so that I can get 4-digit even perfect square number. Now 1156 I cannot get it. Why? Because these all are negative numbers. If I add them, subtraction will be done. So I am going to get answer 1024. So what you do? Simple thing. Subtract 1111 from 1024. Sorry, 1111 from this, subtract 1024. I wrote it exactly opposite. Okay. Now 11 minus 4, 7. Okay. 1 minus 4 is not possible. So 11 minus 4. Then 10 minus 2, 8. So 87. So if I subtract 87 from 1111, I will get 1024. Okay. So option number 2. Do you get it? So option number 2 is the right answer. Okay. Now let's solve next example. Now fifth example, what will be the result if square root of 625 is subtracted from square root of 1296. Okay. So what it says, square root of 1296 minus square root of 625. And what is the result? You need to find out. First thing, I should know whose square root is 1296. Now only we have seen 32 square is 1024 and 34 square is 1156, and here in the units place is 6. Okay. Now we can approximation method. 30 square is 900. 40 square is 1600. So this number lies between this. So find out the middle number 35. 35 का square क्या है देखो. 5 square 25. Next number 4. 3 4s are 12. 1225. So it is bigger than this. This number is bigger than this. Okay. So it is greater. So the square root of this should lie between 35 to 40. Now in the units place is 6. Now when I get 6, if in the units place of a number I have got 4, because 4 4s are 16, or in the units place of a number I have got 6. Now question of 4 is out of consideration because this given square root is bigger than this, bigger than the square of 35. So left is 36, exactly. 36 square. Check it. 36 square. 6 6 are 36. 3 carry on. 6 3 are 18. 18 2s are 36. 36 plus 3. 39. 3 carry on. 3 square 9. 9 plus 3. 12. So definitely square root of 1296. Square root of 1296. 36. Minus. Now square root of 625. Of course we know that. 25. Right? Then square root of 36. See here, one square root sign has vanished. Now again there is another. There are two square root signs. Okay. Now square root of 36, 6. Square root of 25, 5. And 6 minus 5, 1. And so option number 2. Option 2. That is the correct answer. So let's move to the next example. Now see, sixth one, if 2x square is equal to square root of 1024, then x is equal to how much? Now only we have determined Square root of 1024. What it is? Yes, 32. Whose square is 1024? It is 32. So square root of 1024 is 32. Okay. So therefore I can have 2x square is equal to 32. Okay. Because 32 square is equivalent to 1024. You can check it. Okay. Now divide both sides by 2. So you will have x square is equal to 32 upon 2. So 2 ones are 2 16s are. So x square is equal to 16. Take square roots from both sides. So x is equal to square root of 16. So therefore x is equal to 4. So value of x is 4. Option number 4. Sorry. Option number, yes, 4. Option 4. Okay. Now let's move to the next example. Now see example number 7. What is the value of m if square root of 12 raised to 3m minus 2 is equal to 12 raised to 2? So first thing what you do, remove this square root sign. How to remove it? Square both sides. Okay. So you will have 12 raised to 3m minus 2 whole square, square root and whole square, square root of 12 raised to 3m minus 2 whole square, that is equal to 12 square whole square. What we did? Squaring both sides. Okay. Now, so this square root and square sign will be cancelled. Okay. So you will have 12 raised to 3m minus 2. Now, this will become 12 raised to 4. 2 2s are 4. I believe you know this law of indices. A raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n or mn. Okay. So the same law I have used. Now see the bases. Bases are same. So neglect them. So we can write here, neglecting the bases, compare only the powers. When bases are same, we can compare the powers. So I say here, neglecting the bases. Okay. So I will have 3m minus 2 is equal to 4. Bring this 2 to this side. It will become plus. So 3m is equal to 4 plus 2. So therefore 3m is equal to 6. Divide both sides by 3. So 6 upon 3. M is equal to 6 upon 3. So 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Therefore m is equal to 2. So option number, so value of m is 2. So what is the option number? Option number is third. Option third. Okay. So that is the correct answer. So let's move to the next example. Now see this 8th example. 10.5 into 10.5 minus 15 into 10.5 plus 7.5 into 7.5 upon 10.5 minus 7.5. What you will do? I know. You will multiply this all, then go for subtraction and then divide. Lengthy method. We need shortcuts. So see the numerator. 10.5 into 10.5. A into A square. So I will have this in this way. 10.5 whole square minus. Now 15, I can express it in this way. 2 into 7.5 and 10.5 as it is into 10.5. See what I have done. 75 2s are 150. So 7.5 2s are 15. So what I have done, I have expressed 15 as 2 into 7.5. Okay. Into 10.5. And this 7.5 into 7.5. B into B. B square. So 7.5 whole square divided by, keep this in one bracket, 10.5 minus 7.5. Now see the numerator, what it is. a square minus 2ab plus b square. Identity, right? And so I can write it as a square minus 2ab plus b square. Whose identity it is? Oh yes, exactly. A minus b whole square. So this I can write it as 10.5 minus 7.5 whole square. And 10.5 minus 7.5 in the denominator. I hope you have understood. See how it is simplified. And so, one bracket of 10.5 minus 7.5 will get cancelled. So I have cancelled here the square. Only one bracket is left. Now, simple. Do the subtraction. So 10.5 minus 7.5. So 0.5 minus 0.5, 0. And 10 minus 7, 3. So 3.0. That is the answer. And hence option number 2. Option 2 is the correct answer. Okay. So exercise 8.1 is finished here. Let's move to exercise 8.2. 8.2 number 1. First example I am going to solve. Each student from standard 7 contributed the amount equal to the number of students in the class for the blind welfare fund. The class teacher contributed rupees 91 and deposited the total amount of rupees 2116 with the headmaster. Find the amount contributed by each student. Now read first statement carefully. Each student from standard 7 contributed how much? Amount equal to the number of the students in the class. So suppose in my class there are 50 students. So amount contributed by each student is rupees 50. But I don't know the number of students. So can I know the number of contribution of each student? Not at all. So what I will do, let the number of students be x. Okay. So let the number of students be x. So contribution made will be how much? Rupees x. So contribution made will be rupees x. Okay. So one student x rupees. So x students x into x. Right? So x into x. We are putting it in the form of equation now. So x into x. And teacher contributed rupees 91. So plus 91. And the total amount collected was 2116. Do you get it? Now it is simplified. We can simplify it. Okay. So x into x, x square plus 91, that is equal to 2116. Bring this 91 to this side. So it will become minus. Okay. So x square is equal to 2116 minus 91. Okay. So x square is equal to 6 minus 1, 5. 11 minus 9. 1 minus 9 is not possible. So 11. 11 minus 9, 2. This becomes 0. And 2. 2, 0, 2, 5. You know how to find the square root. Okay. So x is equal to square root of 2025. So x is equal to. Now square root of 25, 5. And express this 20 as product of two consecutive numbers. 5 4s are. And which is the smallest from that? Yes, 4. So 45. So there are total number of students in the class 45. Contribution made by each student is how much? Yes, rupees 45. Contribution made is equal to rupees 45. So option number 2. Okay. Now let's move to the second example. Now this is second example. So square root of 6.25 plus cube root of 0.729 plus square root of 1.29 upon square root of 20.25 whole square is equal to how much? So first we will find out the square roots and cube roots. Now I know square root of 625 is how much? 25. But here it is 6.25. After decimal point, 2 digits. So in its square root, after decimal point, how many digits? Yes, 1 digit, right? So it becomes 2.5. Now 729, cube root of 729 is 9. So in the cube, there are 3 digits after the decimal point. So in the cube root of that number, there will be only 1 digit, 1/3. Okay, so 0.9. Okay, plus, you know, square root of 121, exactly 11. Now, as it is decimal point, here there are 2 digits, so in the square root, 1 digit, so 1.1 divided by 20.25. Now only we have done. Square root of 25, 5. Express 20 as product of 2 consecutive numbers. 5 4s are 20. Smallest 4. Okay. Now see here, there are 2 digits in the square after decimal point. So in its square root, how many? 1 digit. Right? So now add them. Simple. So 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 1 carry on. Okay. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 2, 4. Upon 4.5 whole square. Now 4.5 ones are 4.5. So 1 square. And 1 square is, yes, of course, 1. So option number is 2. Option 2 is the right answer. Okay. So let's move to the next example, third example. Now see here, third one, value of P is 12, value of Q is 26, and you have to find square root of 2 into square root of 3P plus 2Q plus square root of 81. So what do you do? Substitute the values of P and Q. Then it becomes easy. Okay. So 2 in square root of 3 into P, that is 12, bracket closed. 2 into Q, that is 26. Okay. Plus square root of 81 is 9, that is outside this side. Right. Now square root of, okay, in bracket 2. 12 3s are 36. Okay, plus 26 2s are 52 plus 9. Now square root of 36 is 6 exactly. Okay, so you will have 2 into 6 plus 52 plus 9. Now 6 2s are 12. So 12 plus 52 plus 9. Now 12 plus 52 is, oh yes, 64. So 64 plus 9. And square root of 64 is 8. 8 plus 9. And so the answer is 17. Go step by step. Just by seeing the example, oh my God, it is very difficult. No. Don't panic. Use the basics. And go step by step, you will not make mistake. And so the answer is 17, option number 2. Okay, so dear students, remaining examples of 8.2 and 8.3, we will see them in my next video. Okay, till then you practice this example till where I have taught. Okay, and try to solve the remaining examples of exercise 8.1, and if there is any difficulty you can definitely contact me. Okay, so let's see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.